Okay guys, we're here at Niagara Falls and we're talking about whether Canada should join the EU. Let's go. Should Canada join the EU?
I do think that Canada should join EU.
I would say it's a good idea just to strengthen the connection between Europe and Canada.
In my opinion, I think no.
I would say yes. I just think that overall Europe's just a great country to be a part of, and the more the merrier.
I don't think so.
I definitely feel like a lot of resources that we have, if we were to kind of join with Europe, I feel like there would be a lot of benefits.
I've never even heard of this being an option, right? So I've never thought about it, right? But what would be the advantage?
The only real reason why Canada would join the EU would be for trade purposes. And we already have kind of a sort of a trade deal with them already.
Yeah.
And I mean, the only other advantage I can think of is that we would all have European passports and we could travel Europe freely.
So are we able to not travel Europe freely now as Canadian citizens?
No, we can, but I guess it would be like traveling within our own country.
So far I'm not convinced, right? I would say no so
I haven't
far.
even started the disadvantages.
Oh yes, okay, let's get into the disadvantages and maybe that will change my mind.
Okay. So I've been talking to some Europeans here and they tell us, do not do this. Do not do this. You will lose your sovereignty.
I think that Canada will lose a lot of its independence, maybe.
So that's like the big thing. We would lose our sovereignty. Do you think we'll lose any of our sovereignty in joining the EU?
I would say, if you join, yes and no, I guess, in a way.
Rather than thinking about sovereignty, Canada should actually think about the other nations itself. And itself, as a developing state, I think Canada should join EU.
So Alberta and Quebec are both having their fights over like their own sovereignty and doing their own thing in their jurisdiction,
Right.
Especially Alberta. Their regulations are pretty strict and business in Canada is already struggling. Even now it takes like decades to open a mine and like so long to get permits for a factory and permits to build a home and stuff like that. But under the EU, those regulations could be even stricter.
All of those don't change my mind for sure.
How would joining the EU be different from becoming the 51st state of the United States?
That's a good point. I would hope there would be less tension in terms of tariffs.
Wouldn't it be better, though, to strengthen ourselves as a country and to reduce tariffs with the EU instead of falling under their regulation and their control?
If Canada ends up, joining the EU, they're going to have major impacts on other parts of the world.
So obviously me being someone that owns a small business, and you telling me that all those restrictions are maybe even be worse, so that definitely wouldn't change my mind. I understand about the immigration, a few things are a little bit looser there, as well as the free speech. I heard people are getting arrested from just posting things on Facebook, and I'm able to, live with the devil I know rather than the devil I don't know. Exactly. They're a little bit closer, and the EU, once the EU starts, I feel that's more of like a world. I'd rather be a bit more independent. And I don't think we actually need to be a European people just so we can have free trade. We can kind of still communicate or have a trade talk with them, a trade agreement while being independent as well. Definitely not. I like Canada. We stick with who we are for sure.
There you have it, guys. Even the Europeans are saying, don't join it. Thanks so much for watching. If you like this video, hit the like button down below, comment and subscribe. It really helps the channel out. Thanks.